What a week. Unbelievable, man. This price has just been incredible. We're looking for a price target up here. We're going to go over that here in a second. If you look at this on a fib, right from the top, swing low to the swing. Look at that. We're right up around that 786 right now. So we're going to go over this in a second, guys. I want to show you a couple other things here real quick. All right, first off, let's take a look at the crypto bubbles. Look at this. Unbelievable, huh? This is the top 100. Look at Hex. You know, a lot of people out there talking about this. I've seen quite a bit of stuff on YouTube. Hex, eHex, that stuff's flying. But everything out there is doing pretty decent. Got a little bit of red out there, but not a lot. Mostly the stuff I cover is up. You know, not because I cover it or because you know what I'm saying. The stuff that I chart. So looking pretty decent there. If we go over to CoinGlass, look at the open interest. I am curious where it's at. It's got to be sky high with longs. You know, I mean, I'm sure everybody is going long right now on Bitcoin. You know, it always catches you wrong-footed. I was wrong. You know, I really thought it was going to hit that 618 fib and get rejected, and you know, it blew right through that in the 702. So I was definitely wrong about that, and I apologize. You know, definitely can't get them all right. That's for sure. You know, but if it was that easy, it'd be pretty simple to make money in the markets, but it's not. It's very difficult. You know, I don't know why this thing isn't loading up. Well, let's go over to the block explorer here. All right, over here, 171 petahash, 2.2 transactions per second, 3 the blocks per second. We all know this fluctuates up and down constantly. So let's take a look at the top addresses here. This price action, Bitcoin has just been unbelievable. No reaction at all, just blew right up through there, you know. Absolutely crazy. Expected that just a repeat of the 2019, you know, when it went up and got rejected at the 618, and that did not happen at all. It just went right through it. So once again, I really apologize, guys. I guess it's a good thing, right? I was looking for better entries, you know, 100%, but you know, Bitcoin's gonna have a pullback here, but I don't think it's gonna be near what I was shooting for. All right, here we go. The past 1 hour, +5 dolphins, +1 shark. Last 24 hours, +49 dolphins. That's 100,000 to 1,000,000 tokens. That's pretty big. +6 sharks. That's 1,000,000 to 10,000,000. That's in the last 24 hours. Last 7 days. Look at this. Like I always say, this is the heavy end. You know, these are the guys. Look at this, -1 whale in the last 24 hours. Took some profits. You know, can't blame people. If you hold that much, I mean, why wouldn't you? You know, I'm always saying, you know, take profits. There's nothing wrong with taking money off the table. You know, if you have, I don't know, $1,000 invested in Kaspa, and you're up, you know, 3, 4, 5, whatever you're up, take some money off the table. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it at all. I know we're all expecting this thing to go a lot higher, and it's gonna, I'm sure. And there's nothing wrong with just holding, staying still. But you never, you know, there's that saying out there, you never go broke taking profits. So last 7 days got 13 sharks and 196 dolphins. Last 30 days, 569 dolphins, 35 sharks, and +8 whales in the last 30 days. That's 10 million to 100 million. That's a big wallet. All right, let's go over here and see if the CoinGlass loaded up yet. Darn it, I really wanted to see that open interest. If I could ask you guys, please hit the like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. I put out a new members video yesterday on trendline breaks. I'm going to put out a part 2 because there's a lot to them, trendline breaks. You know, there's a lot more to it. You want to, you know, you want to get in trades. If you're looking for a trendline break, ones that are really going up, you know, following a very good upswing or downswing, you know. So I'm going to put out a part 2 to that for the members, the level 3 and higher. That'll be out within the next couple days, hopefully tomorrow. and I'll get that out to you guys. But the first video was 45 minutes long. So, and if you guys are interested, I have a level 3 trading membership for $14.99. Now there's 9 hours of videos in there, 20 videos, 9 hours worth to teach you how to do this stuff with the market. So if you're interested, please go check it out. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin. All right, it was following this trend line up. Let me get this off here first. All right, open this up a little bit. This is on the 1 hour. Okay, it was following this trend line up right here. Get my pointer. This one here. Okay, it broke through it. Now it's coming back up. I'm expecting it probably to come up here, you know, the high 48s and hit that trend line again and probably get rejected. All right, these trend lines, believe it or not, they come back into play a lot. Okay, so it broke support here, you know, messed around trying to break this 47.4. It broke through it. I'm expecting it to come right up here, you know, 48.9, close to 49,000 bucks, high 48s, and probably get rejected. That's probably where we'll have our pullback here. All right, if you look at the RSIs, 1 hour still heading up, 4 hour is turning back up, the 8 hour is at the top. It's actually still bullish. The 12 hour is right on the edge. It's neutral, and your daily is at a 199. Still bullish, but you know, gonna have that correction here soon. This is the one when we were doing them charts. You know, you guys watch the channel. I'm sure you remember this weekly. You know, when it ticked back up, kind of gave me, you know, a little bit of wondering there. You know, why that thing was ticking back up, and of course the monthly. If we look at that. Monthly's at a 100 and a 100, you know, and it just baffled me because we had the 2017 bull run, 2019 retracement, 2021 bull run. Should have been the 2024 retracement, but I guess not. You know, that's fine. I think Bitcoin's heading about $240,000. The reason I say that, you guys that have the trading memberships, you know how we look for price targets. But you know, if you take a look here at Bitcoin. All right, and this Fibonacci is deadly accurate. Okay, this was 2017. If you were looking for a target for 2019, you know, what would the price target have been with the Fib? Well, would have been 73. Went to 69. All right, so excuse me, a hair on my arm there. So if we're looking for a price target for the next bull run, you know, let's take a look here roughly. All right, Bitcoin price target $245,000. All right, so we'll see. I believe it. You know, I believe the Fibonacci 100%. But expect Bitcoin to go up to the high 48s, and quite honestly, it's probably going to run into a rejection there a little bit. That, like I said, that's probably where we'll have a little bit of a pullback. That's where this is meeting up, the high 48s. So we'll see what happens here. Let's go back over here and see. The Dow Jones is down 54 points. No big deal. The Dixie, that thing, where is it at right now? Because obviously we're keeping an eye on that. All right, you can see a trend line. You know, might come out there and hit that. You know, a lot of times they do. You know, maybe it'll get rejected up here, 104 or something. We're going to keep that on there. All right. The big ones, the daily RSI, that's what we need to look at here. The daily is trying to swing back up, 62 and 68. The weekly still coming up. And the monthly just turned up. You know, I don't mean to sound depressed about that, but the Dixie, usually, you know, when this thing is coming up, price is falling, but Bitcoin's doing just fine. You know, we're probably expecting this thing up to 108, 108 to 110, 618, 702 area. All right, let's come down through here. Nothing else oh, the total market cap. We haven't looked at that for a very long time. I just want to see real quick. where this thing's at. Now the total market cap has not come up to the 618 or 702 yet. Isn't that weird? The total 2. Let's do something here. Let's just clean that right off. The total 2. That's interesting. Has not made a 618 or 702 retracement yet. Alright, so that's something we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on. The monthly is at a 96 and a 97. It's bearish. The weekly's trying to turn back up. Look at that. It's trying to tick back up, so that's good to see. The daily's at a 100 and a 99. And then on the total market cap, the daily's at a 100 and a 99. The weekly, same thing, turning back up. Look at that weekly candle. Isn't that awesome? Look at that weekly candle on that thing. Beautiful. Alright, and the monthly, 98 and a 99, just turned bearish. Alright, let's go over and look at Kaspa now. Please hit the like and subscribe, guys. I'd appreciate that very, very much. We kind of been nailing these moves on Kaspa. You know, besides the pullback, you know, that I was talking about potentially happening. I apologize. You know, like I said, it's impossible to get them all right, but we do get an awful lot of them right on this token. You guys that watch the channel, you know that. I mean, if you've been here for a while, we have nailed a lot of these moves. Alright, so let's take a look at this thing. Look at that on a weekly, right up at that 786. That's something. Then 15.4. Alright, let's get this stuff off here. Look at some targets. Look at that. Broke through that. This should be actually, looks like out here. That looks better. Yeah. Busted right through that. That's beautiful. On the daily, is it the same? A little bit different. That's why it was out. Yeah, see. You change your time frames, your trend lines a lot of times will change too. Down just a hair. I want that right where we need it because it's probably going to come back and back test it now as support and then bounce up. It's probably going to get a pullback down here to this trend line and then our fifth wave up. You know, our fifth wave target. We're looking at a wave 1, 2 right here. This is the third wave. Alright, in this move. The third wave is always your longest and strongest move. There it is. Boom. Alright, let's look at the trend-based fib and see what target we have. Alright, from the swing low to the swing high to the retracement. Right about there. You know, 17 cents. Let's do it one more time. Alright, let's go on a 12-hour. Zoom in a little bit so we get it right on. Trend-based fib. Swing low to the swing high to the retracement. Right about there. Right? Yeah. Looking right around 17 cents. High 16s to 17 cents. Alright, and you would be looking at a let's get it out here. Right here, a wave 1, 2, your wave 3 up. This could go a little bit higher. It could stay right here. Alright, if it does, a fourth wave pullback to retest this area now as support, and then your fifth wave up. Alright, let's see if the RSIs match up with anything here. This thing could head higher now and get that fourth wave back, but your 12 hours at a 92 and a 95, bearish, 8 hour, 93.8, and neutral. Alright, the 4 hour is coming down, almost reset. Now here's the big ones. The daily is at a 100 and a 99. Came up to a roughly a 75 on the RSI down there. Look at that weekly. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Yeah. So to be quite honest, this can end up being a very massive move. If this ends up being a wave 1 and a wave 2 here, you know what I'm saying? You would have 5 waves inside here, ABC down, 5 waves inside this. Okay, but this isn't long enough. It's just not long enough. That's not going to work. Yeah, and it's not going to work. You see what I'm saying? For a big 5 wave, a wave 1, 2, your third wave, this, that, it just isn't going to work. All right, but it is looking like we're going to set a new all-time high here. Look at that beautiful weekly candle, and that weekly RSI has just turned up. Okay, the last time it did it was over here, and we ended up making, let's see here, a 244% move, almost a 2.5x. All right, so watch for Kaspa to make some big moves. The RSI down here, let's take a look at this a second. Running right into that moving average. This yellow line is your moving average, and we want to make a higher high here, okay? Especially on the weekly. We want to take this out over here. Let's look on the daily. Beautiful. No bearish divergence. 12-hour. No bearish divergence, is there? Let me see here. We got this high and a higher high. No, we're all right. The 8-hour. This high. And so far, we had a higher high in price and a lower high in the RSI here. The 4-hour. Yeah, lower highs. Let me show you. Let's pull this up. See it? You got this high, a lower high, a lower high, a lower high. Alright, we got lower highs forming on the 4-hour RSI, and we have higher highs in price. At this high, yeah, higher highs in price, lower highs on the RSI. So on the 4-hour, we got some bearish divergence. So I would be, quite honestly, maybe a push a little bit higher. Then watch for that pullback, alright? Some of these bigger ones, like the 8-hour, is in, way up there. 12-hour, way up there, and your daily is way up there. So I would expect a wave 4 pullback here at some time. Maybe it comes up to 15.7 here. Then we get our 4th wave pullback, and then that final 5th wave up towards the high 16s to 17-cent range. All right, guys, thank you very, very much. Kaspa is looking fantastic. Let's go. This is the year we all make a pile of cash. All right, this year could change your life forever. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.